5 weather.
And weather-wise, it has been a busy afternoon here at News 5 and the First Alert 5 Weather Center, really tracking the latest developments with this powerful winter storm. It's going to roll through the region later tonight. I think the cold front arrives between about 9 and midnight. You'll feel it when it does. We'll see a shift in that wind out of the north and northwest. It will be breezy to gusty overnight tonight and much colder following the passage of that system. It's also going to take us from fire to snow and cold. Main impacts expected overnight tonight when most of us are sleeping through early Tuesday morning. And I think there's a pretty big concern, especially around the Palmer Divide, Teller County, up into the Northeast Plains for some hazardous whiteout conditions on those roadways tomorrow. Keep that in mind. And before you head out tomorrow, make sure you have that winter weather driving kit and that your car is fully winterized before tackling the roadways. Right now, we can see some of that snow really blowing across the mountain areas. Some of that trying to make its way here locally, but still staying pretty far west of us here out towards the Sangres, getting some snow showers just south of Salida, also getting a little bit of snow, it looks like, on the summit of America's Mountain. Now, like what we've been seeing for the past couple of days, we still see the biggest impacts from the storm up across northern parts of Colorado, in particular the Northeast Plains, also eastern areas in Wyoming, western parts of Nebraska, all these spots under blizzard warnings beginning at midnight. These will continue through midnight tomorrow night. Also, the mountain area is expected to do quite well with some more base building snow for the ski resorts here in Colorado. We have winter weather advisories in purple, winter storm warnings that are in effect in some areas all the way through Wednesday afternoon. That was that area shaded in pink. Right now in the spring, still hovering near the 50-degree mark, so it's been a relatively pleasant day once again. Pueblo, you've been under red flag warnings, even though that humidity level's been marginal at best today, as we're beginning to get some moisture that moves into the region. And I think the cause for concern with the fire weather risk pretty much behind us with those warnings set to expire at 5 o'clock. Here it is, this developing area of low pressure at the surface. Cold front now moving through the region. Behind it, that's when we get that moisture to start to move in. And here's what happens by around 8 o'clock tonight, beginning to get some snow showers moving off of the mountains. Might start as a rain snow mix in areas. Now, this is the latest high-res model, and I think this one's a little bit overdone in terms of intensity, in terms of snow amounts. I tweeted that out. I'm going to show you what my in-depth analysis has come up with in just a minute. But look where it shows some of that banding right across the lower Arkansas River Valley into Otero County, parts of Crowley County, Pueblo County, and then again up here from Teller County into the Palmer Divide. Notice that storm winding up. Really intense snow and wind here across the Northeast Plains tomorrow morning. And as most of us dry out by mid to late morning, that snow will continue to fly across the mountain areas and into northeastern parts of the state well into the day tomorrow. So here's a look at my analysis for snow totals. 4 to 10 inches possible in Lyman. I think snow amounts here will be quite rangy because we will see some localized heavier bands. Similar story possibly into the Palmer Divide. 2 to 4 is a good estimate for now. 2 to 6 for Denver, 2 to 4 Woodland Park, 2 to 4 La Junta, anywhere between a trace and 3 inches here in Colorado Springs. Lows tonight much colder than last night, especially out west of the interstate, and your highs tomorrow down about 20 to 25 degrees region wide. So old man winter making a triumphant return. Not only tomorrow, but take a look at the next 7 days here on your super 7-day forecast. You've got cold temperatures, periods of snow and some gusty winds. And in terms of that snow chance, probably highest through about 6, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow, but could be lingering in some spots through about the lunch hour here in Colorado Springs. Then another weak system we're watching with some light snow possible Thursday night into Friday morning. For Pueblo, just a few flurries overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. But again, some areas of town could see a couple of inches, especially if that high-res modeling comes into play there. By Friday, another snow chance possible, and then cold temperatures to start the weekend. For Canyon City, windy, breezy. If we get the snow, it's mostly overnight tonight, but not expecting as much in your area versus spots to your east. For Woodland Park, morning snow and wind, several inches on the way, and certainly some whiteout conditions possible through the overnight hours. Michelle?